unfortunately, I only saw the last presentation. I'm very impressed, so I'm very honored to be here to presenting yours. I'm not. I won't be talking very long. Just a short introduction and something I really want to give you when you start working later. I think movement is one of the most exciting things in the world, because when you start moving, your body literally wakes up and starts to work better. Your blood flow goes to your muscle, to your brain, to your heart, and all those functions start to work properly. As a triathlete, I try to squeeze in every movement possible. So this morning I woke up and started to run. And starting my day with exercise, I think really makes me a better person that day. The decisions I make are more compassionate. I feel happier. My skin starts to glow. My food tastes better. And I think movement makes that happen. And movement makes me faster. It makes me stronger. It makes me happier. And because of that passion, and I feel the effect of exercise every day, my passion is to help other people with movement. So I want to make people start moving, little children, to make them decide, what do I like, what am I good at, what do I want to do in future life. And we as a group, I think we have to help those children to start moving, to start learning exercise. I think my screen has a different speed than the one you see. Yes, there it is. I love this picture. You see the real joy from this boy jumping. I think sometimes we lose that joy in exercise. So we want people to keep on moving. When they grow older, when they have a family or work or other obligations, we have to challenge them and see how they can still exercise during the day. And of course, at older age, when people become more frail, when their bones become less strong, and when their muscles become less effective, we want to keep them moving. And that's my passion, and I hope it's your passion as well. If we talk about athletes, Usain Bolt, I think he earns around $20 million a year. He exercises 20 hours a week, sleeps double, and eats like a horse. And when he is injured, of course, it's a major drama for him personally, because I hope sport is his passion as well, financially, of course, but also for all his fans, because he's an example for a lot of people. So I think as a physiotherapist, it's important that we can help him make sure that he doesn't get injured. But Usain is one, but Benjamin is another. Benjamin, small 5-year-old, he doesn't want to get injured, he doesn't want to get sidelined, he wants to play with his friends, he wants to develop his muscles, or at least it's important that he develops his muscles, and while doing that develops his brain. So getting him injury-free or keeping him injury-free is just as important. As a researcher, we like to work with big groups of people, with hundreds or thousands of people, and we send them questionnaires. And I did some research with ankle injuries, and I asked people to do an exercise program, people who had an ankle sprain before, and they were either using an app on their phone or they were using a printed instruction booklet. And we followed them for a whole year, and every week I asked them through an online questionnaire, did you do your exercises? Did you get a new injury? Did you get a recurrent injury? And how much pain or how much limitation did you get from that? And after a whole year of doing that research, I actually concluded it doesn't really matter. Either a booklet or an app, they both work, but for different people. And of course, we like to work with big groups of people, so we can say something about average people, and we come up with guidelines. But it's not the average Joe that we're working with. And when I do my research, I don't think about the average Joe. I think about Miss Jansen, 90-year-old. She was in my research and she just wanted to walk to the grocery store so she had some freedom of her own. And she wants to do that without twisting her ankle. That was her main aim. But she never heard about using an app. She didn't even have a mobile phone. So how did she fit in my research? And for her, most important was that there was a booklet and that she could do some of the exercises, because standing on one leg on a balance board, that was impossible for her. On the other hand, there was Benjamin in my research, and he's a top trail runner, and he is challenging his ankle in every possible way. So his main aim was to be up there to compete, and he was really happy with that because he could take it everywhere where we went for his races. And at the end of my research, of course, I come up with a guideline, what on average the treatment period was and what is most effective, but the guideline shouldn't be the holy grail. I think your patient, that is the guideline. Thank you.